I'm joined today with Mac McChesney. Here at the Austin City Brothers, we are here to bring wealth to your home, health, and family, wealth to your vision, and wealth to your legacy in real estate. We love educating you every Fridays at 10 a.m. Central Time. So tune in for Fun Fridays, Fun Finance on Fridays, and welcome, Mac.
Hey, Macaroni again. Glad to be here. So glad to share information with y'all on Education on Fridays with my great friend and colleague, Arttemis with Austin City Brothers. We are so excited to help you all out and give you some knowledge that you may or may not have had before today, but you walk away with something, I guarantee it.
There's so much confusion and fear in the national media. There's so much brainwashing and programming. It's really important to have solid education, solid information. Today's Fun Finance class is on the best loan products for business owners and self-employed entrepreneurs. So if you're a business owner, if you have that special tax person who runs all your numbers to optimize your deductions for your business and you want to get a loan, then this is for you. We're going to teach business owners and self-employed people how to get a loan. I know that's a smaller percentage of the population, but it's also really important knowledge out there. Now, if you have any questions on finance, whether you're a first-time home buyer, business owner, et cetera, you can call Mac. He's got 8 years experience in financing. Mac has 44 loan officers on his team, and he can really, really take care of you in the financing department. So Mac, how do we get a hold of you?
You're going to be able to reach me at 512-842-7707. Reach out to me, call me, text me. You have any questions, just about anything real estate related, mortgage related, please. I'm here to answer questions. Anything that you need across the country. So if you're in other states, we're operating out of Texas right now, but I've got loan officers across the state that can help you out. Arttemis has referral partners across the state. So there's nothing you're going to ask us that if we don't know, we're not going to go get an answer for you.
So let's talk about the markets, interest rates, like what's going on in the market right now, Mac?
Everything's kind of leveled off. Interest-wise has leveled off a little bit. We're not seeing those huge jumps up and down. Markets change throughout the day, so we may see a little increase up, a little increase down. I priced out some loans this week that were in the 6.3 to 5.99 range with no discount points. So that's kind of I just call it that 6% range. And then depending on the type of loan you're using, that could go up or down. But markets are good. We're excited. Listings are up as far as inventory, which was our huge problem for so long, which was driving the price. Interest rates are a little higher. Prices have adjusted, so there's more inventory on the market now. I'm seeing more homes being sold and closed. There's basically a positive vibe with a lot of the agents who are on the ground. Now, let me caveat that with, there are a lot of agents in the marketplace who were living on the abundance of business that was just running down the street going, I need a house, and everybody was there. Now that you don't have that crazy amount, those agents who were living off of that boom, they've kind of backed off. So a lot of the hype that you're hearing are the majority of the people who aren't on the ground selling and conducting transactions every day, like Arttemis and his team. So for those of the professionals who are doing that every day, business is awesome for us, and we are looking forward to a fantastic 2023. It is going to be great.
Yeah, and from January to February, the Austin Roanoke numbers, sales have increased from January to February about 11 to 13%. So we have seen an improvement in sales in the Austin Roanoke area, and then also the surrounding areas too, because Austin is still a Silicon Valley growing real estate market with Apple, Oracle, Tesla, Samsung. Tesla brought in SpaceX and Bohr and Bastrop. Those two facilities are under construction right now. We may see another semiconductor facility come into Lockhart in the next few years. Lockhart is actually booming as well as Bastrop because of Elon Musk and the Tesla operations. So we're just going to be seeing a lot of people relocating to Austin. So we have somewhat of an insulated real estate market in the Central Texas and Austin area, and it's really bringing in the buyers. But if you're a business owner and a self-employed, like, what do I need to know if I'm a business owner, if I'm self-employed, to get my loan?
Well, the first thing I want to say about business owners living in our area or any growth area like that, that's amazing news for you, because your business is probably generated off of some kind of service or goods. The more people in your area you have to deal with, the greater your business is going to grow. In regard to the loans that are specified for people who are self-employed, Arttemis mentioned in the beginning, if you have a creative tax professional who utilizes all of the benefits and tools that are designed for self-employed owners or business owners, that's probably why you do that business, because you want that independence. You take advantage of that. that can make it kind of tough when it comes to the tax returns and getting qualified for a home. So we're going to go back and look at 2 years of tax returns. So a couple little pieces of information here right off the bat. If you know you're going to be purchasing a house in 3 years and you want to maximize the use of your tax returns, then you need to have that conversation with your tax professional and go, here's what I'm looking at buying. Here's where I need to be in regard to my taxes. Then that route will put you into a traditional loan. But a lot of us aren't in that position. Like me, I just closed on my house back in December, and I was a self-employed borrower. So I had to go through that scenario. There are 3 primary products that are in the marketplace right now that don't require you to use your tax returns. No tax returns provided at all. Number 1 is going to be a 12-month bank statement program, which also caveats with a 1099 only program. So if you are self-employed 1099, but you get tax deductions, there's a program for you. That's going to be 12 months of business bank statements or personal statements. We take 12 months of the statement, we average it out as to what your income was, we divide it by 12, they attach an expense ratio because you have a cost to it, give you an amount, and that's what we use to get you qualified. That essentially is your approval amount. So that's going to be your first called a 12-month or 1099. The number 2 product is a Spark Alt Doc product, which gives you 12 or 24 months of bank statements, in which case they still use an expense ratio. But these are available for primary residents, secondary homes, investment homes, business owners, and self-employed people. That's really where I see a big surge right now in the business. You can qualify for investment products on these. Lastly, debt service ratio program. That's where they take a property that you want to buy. That's investment only. You acquire the property based on what the market rents are for that property. They don't look at your income. Doesn't matter how many other homes you own. Just matters what's on your credit report. And they use that market rental income to offset, and you essentially can acquire that property. No tax returns, no W-2s. Well, you don't have W-2s. No bank statements is where I was going with that. Just using the property. So those are the 3 primary products that we see really prevalent in the marketplace right now, Arttemis. Those are the ones everybody's using.
That's awesome. Yeah. So that's a lot of new information, I'm sure, for business owners, self-employed people. 12-month loan products, 12 to 24-month loan products. Then you've got an investment loan product too. That's just so.
And then I saved the best for last. That was just the good stuff. We have a new P&L only product. This is fabulous for borrowers, business owners, self-employed people. This product is the closest thing to a no income proof of doc loan you can get. You have a CPA who prepares a P&L for you based on your last 12 months. They also acknowledge that they are preparing your most recent year of so this will be 2022. So my CPA says I'm preparing my 2022 taxes to match my last 12 months of P&L. Put those 2 together. CPA says, acknowledges you've been in business for 2 years. What your percentage of the business is, you're done. No tax return, no paycheck stub, no bank statement, done. P&L is all you need. So that product right there is going to be on fire. We've only had it for a few months. But any self-employed individual who's not using a CPA currently, but looking to purchase a house, you get with me, you get with Arttemis, we'll introduce you to a CPA.
Yeah.
That's where you need to take your business anyway, folks, to be quite frank, because it keeps you protected, it keeps you secured. But when you're getting a home, this opens a massive door for you in regard to what you're doing, because once again, the CPA prepares the tax return and they prepare the P&L to match the tax return, and that's what we use as income. So that product is outstanding. Outstanding. That's wonderful. That was really good. I love it. I look at me. Woo!
Mac's excited. Watch out. Got a new loan product for business owners, self-employed people. Really and in the Austin area, we're in a very progressive city. We have a ton of business owners and self-employed people. I've been self-employed for 12 years. I love what I do because we generate value in the marketplace. We generate jobs. We create innovation. Like a lot of people don't realize what entrepreneurs do, but we are at the bleeding edge, creating the future for the world. And Mac's right there with us, with Success Lending. It's one of the most progressive, amazing banks and loan organizations in the world. And EXP and Success have partnered together to bring more value, more discounts in your loan products, and better service to you and the community. And it's innovative, and it's what we do. I show up every Friday. I do 5 to 7 videos a week for you, all you guys, because we love educating you, and you got to be educated. You got to be informed. It's like knowledge is power, and we're looking for clarity with our financing and certainty with our home buying decision. And clarity comes through knowing your numbers, and that's why we show up every Friday. Certainty comes from having that direction, and that's where a realtor comes in, because we know all 5 counties, we know the prices, we know where the market has been, we know where the market is going in the next 3 months. No one has a crystal ball 3 months out, but we can tell you the trends of where the market's going, and we're going to give you direction, and direction is very important too. So Mac, do you have anything else to add?
I just want to say that another thing that comes up, and Arttemis are going to talk about this in an upcoming podcast, is credit for self-employed borrowers. I want to make sure that you understand that no matter where you're at any given point in the month or the year, we have programs set up to make sure that we can get your credit to where it needs to be. If you've ever had issues, and I say that because I know if you use funds and your credit sometimes fund a business, one day you're up, the next you're down. We take a look at all that, and we get you on the right path. I did want to talk about credit in regard to that just real briefly. We're going to have a longer discussion in the future, but don't let that hold you back, no matter what. If you've had issues in the past, don't let it hold you back. Get in touch with Arttemis. He'll put you in touch with me, and we will find a way to get you handled. We know that because if you can't do it right now, we're going to tell you in the future, this is how long you need to go. This is the plan, and we will get you there.
Yeah. And that's what's great about having a loan officer like Mac, is that he holds your hand. And even if you need to work on your credit a little bit, he'll show you exactly the steps you need to take those steps, and boom, we can get you in a house. Because after 25 years in coaching people and 3 years in real estate and working with hundreds and hundreds of people, the biggest block I see is confusion and fear. They're either confused or they're afraid or they're both. And your home is your asset. Your home is one of your greatest beginnings of building wealth, is to build a real estate investment called first-time homebuyer or business owner buying a home. And if you can just clear that confusion and get clarity overcomes fear very, very quickly. And then certainty is by just getting that direction, just putting your target out there. I mean, Mac, you became a homeowner in December. You had to get clarity.
Yep.
And then you had to get certainty.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I was petrified a little bit, but we had great people to coach us, great people to hold our hands, and we don't listen to the naysayers. We don't listen to the naysayers. We go with the professionals who are doing the work and listen to what they have to tell us. And that's what we that's what we base our decisions and our clarity and certainty on. So you're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, Mac. We're going to be here next Friday. We're going to bring another subject and topic to you every Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Fun Fridays on finance with Arttemis from the Austin City Brothers, Mac with Success Lending.
Macaroni!
Thank you for being here, Mac. So honored to have you in our team of lenders. And I vote your victory, and stay positive out there. Stay in faith. Create clarity. Create certainty. And let's keep building value and helping people. In this new economy that we're in, the shifting economy, I encourage all of us to deepen our relationships and help others. This is the time to deepen your relationships with those that are close to you and lift others up in the crazy world of fear that we live in. And so go out there and help and serve and shine and give. And we'll see you next Friday.
Amen. Looking forward to being here.